Hi team, I just got in and wanted to at least put out this quick screener because I'm going to try to run numbers tonight. I did take some personal time today. I needed to get some things ready for this wedding. We leave Tuesday, so I did not trade today. By the way, I did not trade today. Just wanted you to know I'll be back with you tomorrow and Friday morning. I heard after looking at this, some of you were able to get out of AIG this morning that you'd been holding. Some of you did a load some time back. I had swapped out, so I had one in Jocelyn's account and few in mine, so that was nice to come in and see that. Some of you were able to power load and get out of that one, so well done on AIG this morning. I did notice looking at my accounts that my BP puts triggered, and I had one in Pastor C's account. I think his was 99, and then I added at 68, but I noticed that his triggered at 125, and then my position triggered at 125 from about 75. So that was a good 50 cents pop for a 2M build. So happy with that as well. Wow. I tell you what, last night we looked at the invasion of the bullish harami. Tonight we look at the invasion of the black candlestick or the black spinning top, which shows normal selling pressure, normal pressure, and indecision. We're still looking at indecision. Looking at how the day panned out when I was looking at this earlier, it looks like we stayed in some good positive territory, but toward the end of the day, I can't, I haven't looked at the time. I don't know if this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe after lunch, this thing sold off. I don't know if this was profit taking from here or what. I haven't really looked at the numbers, but we knew by looking at our support and resistance, our S and R, what's happening there. Was able to pull out some SPY, believe it or not, calls and puts on autopilot. Again, that bread and butter trade, which we will be working on for the next 90 days. Don't go live. Don't go live. Practice this. This is, I still practice virtually. Still practice virtually to practice my strategies, and there are hundreds of you for you to choose from. But I'm hoping to show you a few that will make you a nice living for the rest of your life. But looking at the S&P, I have to say when you start looking at this, and I'm just looking at it quickly, it's had a hard time breaking. I don't know if this is a double bottom here. I don't know if we're starting with another inverse head and shoulders. It's just really hard to determine what's going to happen. But I can tell you this market is having a difficult time. It is a tug of war between the bulls and the bears. The Dow is the same situation. I know I've had discussions with many of you. You want to make a living. You need to make X amount of dollars per day. And I cannot control what the market does. I can't help you there. And when the market is in a range like this and there is clearly no decision, we just trade smaller positions, smaller time fractals, and take smaller gains. I just take more of them. During the day, I do trade with you, and I post my trades live, and then I post them in the recap in the evenings. So the recap, we had this discussion today while I popped in for a minute. The recap is not something I do at night. The recap is merely what I post during the day when I trade live with you. And I've put out my summer hours, a couple of times. Go back and check the blogs. I trade with you guys all day Tuesday, all day Thursday, and Friday mornings. I usually trade with you Monday morning because you guys know I'm usually trading. Wednesday morning, I may or may not trade during the summer. But if I'm sitting here trading, I'm always on with you guys. I can't imagine me not sitting here and not being on with you guys. But this is all I've done is copy and paste out of the trader window, and then I go back and pull out the numbers so you don't have to actually read what this says, and maybe I'll release it at 86, but you can see I got in at 87. So really this is just old news. This is in the trader window. Okay guys, well, we're looking to see what this market is going to do. Stay against, preserve cash, preserve your capital. If you normally trade $1,000, trade 300 or 400, and that will help you. See you at the webinar tomorrow night.